Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PBYI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. Then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Rough day today, not only did the price gap down, but after the gap down, that first 30 minutes shows how the price just continued to flush and then had a downwards angle to it the remainder of the day. So as of right now, the bears seem to be making a very powerful push to the downside, especially when you factor in the final 30 minutes of the day right there, where you can see big volume came in and then you had this red candle here form. So in other words, the bulls have a lot of work to be done. That's probably the best way to put it. First key level of quote-unquote work that needs to be done is just getting back up above this resistance trend line right there, which is formed over the course of the day. So let me change that to red for resistance. But this is definitely more of a very near-term and short-term level of resistance, but it is still a level of resistance nonetheless, because after that first 30 minutes and the flush to the downside, the price did make a couple bounces. The problem with each of those bounces is each bounce didn't get up as high as the other ones, which has allowed for these downwards stair steps to be formed. Or if you can use that trend line, whatever however you can visualize that better. But that is what that's representing. Is it wasn't a matter of whether or not the price could bounce, because the price did bounce throughout the course of the day, but those highs just kept getting lower and lower. So we'll see how this plays out. But if there is going to be any sort of turnaround and any chance at all of making a worthwhile bounce back to the upside, all that starts with getting back above that red line right there again, which is that near-term level of resistance. As far as levels of support are concerned, going to go to the daily time frame for this, because as you see here, we might be at all right. So never mind on that front. We are basically, as you just saw there, at all-time lows. So as far as supports are concerned, nothing fancy or complicated behind this at all, other than the fact that the bleeding finally stopped going down right at about $7.80. So $7.80 will be that key level of support for no other reason other than that's just where the price finally stopped going down on the day. So we'll see if that can hold up or not. But as you just saw, the price is truly down at lows that have not been seen for literally years. So we'll see if the level of the price can try to stabilize out. But if it can stabilize out, get some sideways price movement, and then get a break through that trend line, very well could see a very worthwhile bounce to the upside. So let's see what happens with it. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.